Hey my people, let me take you around my village and my homestead so that you can see the kind of farming that we usually do here back in the village. As you can see, this is maize on one row, and the other row it is the beans. As you can see, the beans are about to flower. These are flowers for the beans, and these are the maize. As now, it is around 1 month since we planted them, and you can see a good progress on them. On the other end, these are bananas. Yeah, you can see there's a banana which is about to give rise to more plantains. You see the other one is already out, like this one is already out. Think you can see that. Yeah, so due to heavy rains, one of our banana tree fall down. So you can see it is somehow 45 degrees foreign. Yeah, 45 degrees fallen. So this is the impact of the heavy rains. This is the impact of the heavy rains back here in the village. As you can see, that's why you see the fallen banana. So as we go down, more maize and more beans. Yes, that's how it looks back here in the village. Around this banana is around 4 weeks old since I dug a hole here so that I can plant it. So it has taken 3 weeks since I actually transplanted it from one of our bananas up to this place. See, we need more bananas so that we can feed our people back in the city. Here is the boundary of our small garden with that of my uncle. From this place going downwards is my uncle's place, and from this fence here upwards is our place. So you can see there are many trees around this place, because actually we receive more rains than any other part of this country. This is actually Nyamira County. So this is how the village looks like back in Nyamira County. Let me take you in so that you can see some of the effects of the armyworms on our maize. So we need a solution from the government and even those who have done agriculture, so that they can help us deal with this kind of worms that affect our maize here in the village. This actually may even affect the yield at the end of the season. You see, several of these maize are affected by these armyworms, and even if you try using the pesticides that we have in our agrovet, actually they do not work very well. So we decide to leave them that way, so that the heavy rains sometimes they are the solutions to this kind of uh, mm, this kind of pests that affect our plants in the shamba. So you can see many of them are affected by these kind of pests. Even that one, yeah. So, but this kind of pests, they do not affect the beans. You can see how our beans look like. They look so good. Yeah, yeah. This is a specific type of bean. You see, this one is different from this one. It is different from this one because this one actually has to get some support so that it can climb upwards. Yeah. So that is the difference between this kind of bean and the other one. Even these ones have started flowering. Yeah. And also we have the weeds which affect our maize, but right now we have at least done the weeding. That's why you don't see a lot of weeds in our shamba. Like 1 week ago is when I had finished doing the weeding. Okay, the maize has been affected dearly by these armyworms. I don't know whether I can zoom so that I can see it, but it is not possible. So these are the kind of weeds that are edible. This one is a pigweed, but a different species. And we have this one, which sometimes the farmers use for the rabbits. And also this one, this is the blackjack, which is still young. Yeah, so those are some of the weeds that affect our maize in the shamba. So when you try to look at this maize and this one, there is a difference. This is because this place actually was like this one, but I decided to dig that one, and this one it had been dug earlier. That's the difference. So this one had been dug like 5 weeks ago, and this one 3 weeks ago. That's the difference. So after digging this one is then when I planted the maize in this one. Yeah. So as you see, those are those are my nephews, and here in the village we have even the hens. Yeah. Besides the maize, we also have avocado trees. That one is an avocado tree. It has some few fruits, and also these are the soft sugar cane, and they are still young. Yeah, those are sugar cane which are on the other side. So when they are ready, we take them to the market. So back here in our village, sometimes we even use the sugar cane to fence as a fence. You see, this here is a path where we pass, and this other side, these are sugar canes. We use them as a fence, yeah. So, but when they are ready, we do eat them, but that's later. But mostly we use them as our fence. This is how it looks like. So today basically I wanted to show you what type of farming. Also here, these are sugar canes, and there are the bananas. So this is a banana which has sprouted and has shown it is young ones very well. There is another one, and you can see there's another one on the far end there. Today I just want to show you how my homestead looks like in terms of the farming. Yeah, so from this end, this shamba is full of the bananas. This is a typical Kisii homestead. You see, there's a fence full of sugar cane. Even the bananas are on the path where we pass. See that one? There's a banana. Yeah. So let me take you around. You can see there's another banana up there. So we supply the city with these kind of things. Actually, we feed the city because it is here in the rural areas where the food goes to the city. Most of the people, we have the dealers who come to the village so that they can pick these kind of bananas to take them back to the city. On this specific portion of the shamba, I actually did the weeding, just like I think it was on a Saturday is when I did the weeding on this specific portion of the garden. So from this up to this place, that's where I dug on Saturday. You see, on the other end of this portion, we have some sukuma wiki and some onions. I hope you can see them. And there's some maize there. There's some sukuma wiki. I actually did the weeding last week, and then I did the mulching so that to prevent them from drying up, because when you do the mulching, then the mulching keeps the moisture which is used by in the sukuma wiki. But if you leave this place without doing the mulching, then it means that the water will evaporate very fast from the ground, and that will actually affect the sukuma wiki. Yeah. There is another thing I want to show. This is a vegetable which is famous here in the Kisii. It actually goes up to this end. We call it nderema. That's the native name for this kind of vegetable, which actually has to support itself on the fence or even on the banana tree. Yeah, you see that? Yeah, I don't know whether in other communities you do take this kind of vegetable, because it has a medicinal value, and actually most people who have blood conditions, even sugar conditions, they do take that kind of vegetable too much. So this is actually the place where we anticipate to put the fence for this small house here. Yeah. So the compound has to reach up to somewhere like here. So on our shamba also we have the avocado trees, but they haven't given us any fruit. You see, there is one there, there is another one there, and there is another one there. There is another one. Yeah. So these bananas, they are of different varieties. For instance, let me show. When you look at that one and you look at the other one there, they are of different varieties. So this one is actually different from this one. Yeah. So but I actually don't know the specific names for this variety, but they are actually different variety. So on the other side we also have some sugar cane, and this is tea plant, but most of my neighbors have the tea. They usually take to a certain station where the tea is being picked by some lorries of a specific company which is around here, the tea company. So they actually wake up very early in the morning, then they pluck the leaves, and I think it has to be of the only two leaves. Yeah, it has to look this way, you see. But if you pluck with the other leaf like this, then they won't take it, because they say that it has only to have the three leaves and the shoot. You only pick the shoots of this plant like this. It has to look like this so that it can be a fine tea. So but if you pick of this caliber, then it means you are taking it to something they call sokohuru. Yeah, but if you have to take to the specific company, then you have to take only the shoot. You see, it has to look this way. Yeah. In this specific small garden, we have some trees like this one. You see this, when it is somehow mature, then we cut it so that we can use it as a support. You see, when the rain comes, this banana will be weak and it will tend to lean to the other side. So we have to take a tree, a small pole, so that we can support it from this side so that it cannot fall down. I'll show you you see some of the bananas have the support like this one, like that one, has the support. So on this piece of land, this is native grass. From there going up. Yeah, these are napier grass. So these are napier grass, and we use them to feed our cows. Yeah. Also, this kind of tree is edible to the animals. For instance, a cow that has calf, you can give it so that it can produce more milk. So it is of much importance. Yeah. So these are napier grass, but we have not done any weeding. So you can see it is full of weeds. Yeah, as you can see. So as from next week, as from tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, I'll be doing the weeding in this portion of land. Yeah, you see, this is my neighbor's napier grass. It looks good because it has been they have done the weeding there, and also it has some fertilizer. Actually, the fertilizer is the cow dung. Yeah. So this is the boundary of our shamba and that of our neighbor, and there is a euphorbia there, which is actually the traditional uh, plant which is used by the Kisses, even other African tribes, as a form of fence which separates one land from the other. That's actually the boundary of these two people. One person is on this side, and the other one is from this side going upward. The other one is from this end going downwards, And we also have a thorn plant, which is also used for fencing, and it can be used as a boundary. You see, this is the boundary of our neighbor and us. So the napier grass is really having a lot of weeds, and we need to do the weeding in this area. Yeah? And there's the work which has to be done soon enough so that it does not affect it very much. So that's the tour of our small farm there, and there is another portion which starts from this place going up. So this is the other portion where we have planted some maize. Yeah, I think you can see it, those from this end going up, it is full of maize. Yeah, so that's the support I was telling you. You can see it supports the banana plant so that it cannot fall down because it has a lot of weight. When it has given those bananas, then it means it has a lot of weight. Then it tends to lean to the front where the banana is facing. Yeah. Yes. So that's why we support it with that kind of tree, so that we prevent it from falling down. Yeah. Also here we have done the same type of farming where we have mixed the maize and the beans. And this is common here in the village. On one row it is the beans, on the other row is the maize. Yeah. So that's it for today, my people, and that's the village village farming, and also the village life, or now the typical Kisii shamba looks like. So next time I will take you around so that you can see other few things that I haven't highlighted on this video. Thank you. Till next time. Bye bye, my people, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Till next time. Goodbye.